What's going on, fellas? It's Cage, and I am back with another video. For the first time in a while, this video isn't very specific towards Smash Ultimate, but rather something that affects the entire Nintendo Switch community as a whole. Now, this is going to be the addition of Xbox Live to the Nintendo Switch. Now, we don't know when this is coming, likely sometime this year, though, because it was just unveiled that Xbox Live is going to be on the Switch. Like, you could actually get the Xbox Live application. I'm assuming it's just going to come up in the eShop at some point this year. Probably later down the line in the year, and you'll be able to download it and use Xbox Live features. Now, we don't really know anything about this. What I'd assume is that this is going to be similar to the mobile app where you could still communicate with Xbox friends. You could sign into your Microsoft account, and you could join Xbox Live parties, which is insane because right now the Switch doesn't really have a communication method with the actual console itself. You have to download the app on your smartphone to use to talk to friends on it. But if this happens, and the way that I think it's going to, you're going to be able to talk to friends on the Switch directly with Xbox Live. Granted, you have an Xbox account. Now, for me, I also play games on my Xbox One, so there's no problem there. But I know for a lot of you guys, if you don't already have an Xbox that you frequently use, you're not going to be wanting to spend upwards of like $60 a year just to talk to friends on a Switch if you're getting Xbox Live just for the voice communication thing. So that's annoying, and for those people, I'd say just stick to Discord or Skype or whatever you use to talk to people, or just the dedicated app, although I don't really think too many of you probably use that one. But this is just great because I'm going to be able to talk to my friends on Xbox more often. Because a lot of my friends do play Xbox more than Switch, so I'll be able to talk to them directly without having to use the smartphone app for Xbox Live parties. So that's kind of cool. That I'll just be able to do it right on the Switch as long as this is coming in the way that I think it is, which is going to be really interesting to see, because that's the first like cross-platform communication. It's weird that Nintendo's allowing this to happen. Like I feel like Nintendo would be sort of hesitant to this thing at first, but they seem to be really having a great relationship with Microsoft, which means we're probably going to be seeing a lot more cross-platform games between Switch and Xbox, which is going to be really, really nice to see. Nothing with like Nintendo's first-party games. I don't think we'll ever see, well, maybe not ever, but I don't think in this generation at least, or for quite a while after that, we're going to be seeing Nintendo games on Xbox. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to see like Smash ever be on an Xbox unless Nintendo stops making consoles, I think. And if that were the case, I think Microsoft would be the ones to probably buy them out rather than Sony, because they just have that good relationship right now that, like, if Nintendo were to fall out of the console market, I feel like Microsoft would kind of just like absorb them and start to take in Nintendo's ideas then for their own systems and their games as well. So that's something that's kind of unrelated. I'm just talking about the future. That's something that would be more relevant during the Wii U era when Nintendo wasn't doing as well. But now with the success of the Switch, like, I really don't see Nintendo dropping out of the console market anytime soon. So I think this whole collaboration with Microsoft, I don't think this is because Nintendo is going to be dropping out of the console market at any point in the near future. I think this is just to show that they are really willing to work together, and they're going to do whatever it takes to unite the community and get everybody together and get all developers on board making games for everybody, because that's really what it draws down to. Developers for games are stuck between different consoles and making features like exclusively for one console or for another. It's really annoying for them, like, that they have to deal with the different communities, and like then when it comes to like exclusivity stuff, like if you look at interviews, like a lot of developers hate the exclusivity stuff. Like, you look at like Call of Duty, like how they have to have stuff on PlayStation 4 before every other platform. Like, they're not fans of it either, guys. Like, these developers don't want to have to do those kind of things. It's the big corporations that they work for that sign those deals and make it that way. But with this cross-platform stuff, hopefully it's going to bring everybody together and sort of like get rid of that like exclusivity stuff. There's going to be less console exclusivities probably from third parties. Now, first parties, like I said before, guys, Nintendo games are going to be staying on Nintendo consoles, just like Xbox's games, like games by like Rare and all the companies that they own. I'm not going to list them all right now because I don't really want to think, because I'm not that big of it. Like, I do have an Xbox. I'm not that big of an Xbox person, though. So I'm not as invested into their, I guess you'd call them second party games, like if they own the company. It's a little bit of a gray area there for me, guys. But no, those games are going to stay on Xbox, and Nintendo games are going to stay on the Switch. But what we're going to see is we're going to see more third-party titles on both consoles that have cross-platform with each other, which is going to be really great. It's going to be cool that I could play on my Switch literally anywhere and be playing with my friend who has an Xbox One. Like that's great. Or vice versa. I could be playing on my Xbox One with someone on the Switch. So that's going to be really interesting to see. I want to also see if they're going to have the game streaming feature on the Switch, because that's something that's in the works, where I think they already have it for on the same Wi-Fi network. I don't know if it's being. I've heard rumors that it's being extended further than that, but I'm not entirely positive if that's the case, where you could stream a game from your Xbox to like a PC, maybe even a phone. That might be coming in the future, actually. But if that were the case, like if you could be at your house, or you could have your Xbox at your house rather, and you could be somewhere else just connected to Wi-Fi or like a mobile hotspot or something, and stream a game from your Xbox to your Switch and just play it on your Switch, that would be really incredible. And I don't know if that's something that's gonna happen just yet. That might be something a little bit down the lines. But I know Google is actually opening up a streaming service thing too, where you like stream games from PCs. So streaming is definitely going to be a big business, and I think that's something that could start with this, but not necessarily right now. Right now, I think the big thing is getting more games cross-platform, so you have people from the communities joining together, which is probably also going to get more Xbox players interested in Nintendo games and Nintendo players interested in Xbox games. So this is going to be very beneficial for both companies, because now that you have people talking to their friends on the other consoles more often, they're probably going to be like hearing more about games that are coming out for said platform, and consider buying the other console, which works out great for both Nintendo and Microsoft. So this is a huge, like, big deal for everybody. Like, it's everybody benefits with this. Nobody loses. But yeah, I'm just really surprised that it's Xbox Live coming to Nintendo's platform. I know Nintendo is very protective of their property, so maybe that's the case. Like, I wouldn't expect like a Switch app to be on the Xbox One. I guess it makes more sense that Xbox Live app is coming to the Switch. But what do you guys think? What kind of capabilities do you think is this going to have on the Switch? Like, are you going to be able to talk like I think you are? Are you going to be able to post, like make posts like how you can with the Switch, with like sharing stuff on Facebook or Twitter? Are you just going to be able to share stuff on like the Xbox Live like community posts? Like, I know that's a thing. Like, you could with Xbox One, you could like take a screenshot or record a little piece of gameplay, and you could just post it up and all your Xbox friends could see it. Like, I'm wondering if that's going to be the thing with the Nintendo games soon, where you can just take a screenshot or a video from Nintendo games and post that up there for your friends to view on their Xboxes. Like, that would be kind of incredible too. There's a lot of possibilities with this in the future. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Now, the inevitable question, rather, that I'm going to be getting asked, I bet, by you guys in the comments, is do I think this has any relation to Smash? And I want you guys to stay tuned. I wanted to make a video about like the general stuff first, just to talk about all my thoughts on this. But yes, I do think that there is going to be an involvement with Microsoft in Smash DLC, and I will be talking about that in the next video. But until then, click the subscribe button so you stay notified, so you'll definitely know when that video comes out. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. If you want to stay in touch or stay better notified on when my new videos are going to be released, definitely click that link in the description below to join my Discord server. There you can chat with me and a bunch of other people who love Nintendo games and specifically Smash Ultimate. And you can be notified there on when my new videos are out, because YouTube subscriptions don't really work, and the notifications on YouTube are kind of bugged too. So that's really the best place. I post all of my videos in a dedicated tab on my Discord server. So if you want to stay up to date on like everything that's out, that's definitely the best place to do it. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling on now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day. This is Cager, and I'll see you in the next one.